Now, as good as this bike is, it's too small for me. Yes, I did learn how to ride on it. That was 2 years ago. I've still been riding it by then. But I need something bigger. And instead of buying a bigger bike, I thought, let's just make the bike bigger. Now, in order to make this bigger, I'm going to need bigger wheels, which they're on the way. But with bigger wheels, you also need a bigger swing arm. And this is a really weird swing arm. It's an A-frame swing arm. Quite hard to come across. I've managed to pick this one up though. Will allow me to put a big wheel on the back. Instead of the 12-inch, I'll be running a 14 and a 17 on the front. Now with this, I'm also going to head and bought a new chain. Chain died, but the tension's on the way, and it is in need for a service, so got some oil there. Sound. There we go. Probably overdue just a little bit. Now, you don't have to do this with every oil change, but I'm taking the side cover off as there's a little filter in there, and I just want to see if it's picked up anything. So you're going to need 10mm to take your kickstart off, and a bunch of 8s all around, and you have to take your clutch cable off as well. Easy peasy. I just know, because I've done this before, all the bolts that hold this in are not the same length. So don't mix them up, or else you'll put them in and you'll break everything. Don't ask how I know that. There are these little taps here, and put your screwdriver through. Hold it on the tab there and bang on it. Don't bang too hard though, because they will break. And that's how you get your side cover off. As it turns out, you have to take this off to take these off. I've never had this issue before, so I don't know why it's like this on mine, but it's just 2 bolts on the bottom. It's actually quite a pain in the ass. So I take out these 2 nuts and then the ones at the back. But I have got it out, and what we want to see is this. That's not very good. Yeah, so this is quite bad. This is what all the water, not water, this is what all the oil has to get through, and it's not going to get through that. You can see what it's supposed to look like there. Yeah, I have to give that a good clean. So I've scraped off as much as I can. I'm going to throw it in here, got an old toothbrush, some petrol. That should clean it off. That's what came off of it. Make sure to dry this before you put it back in. You don't want petrol mixing with your oil, your bike will explode. So that's all clean. We'll put the new gasket on and throw some oil in it. Should be sound. Slots in. If I can get it in. Be a helping hand. There we go. Slots in there. It's just a strainer underneath the sump plug. Squeeze it in. Actually, don't do it in the clip now. Taking off all the old gasket. Get yourself a little razor blade. Cut off all the gasket. Clean up the surface, because you're not going to want it to leak. I want to clean the cover as well, because it's quite dirty. Tend to throw a bit of the old oil on the gasket before you put it on, and it just makes it easier to put on. Holds it to the engine. Just cover it out. will forever be a shit job to do. Trying to put these on. There you go. And then we're on. Got my bolts aligned. Sign it in a star pattern. Just get an even seal. Then make sure your drain plugs in with the front of your island. Throw in 10W40 semi-synthetic. As these are wet clutch, so you need a special type of oil for it. So. Just under max, that's fine. It's fine for a lot of start. Just check for any leaks. That's the oil change done. So I think next we should oh, I think we'll throw this on next. I have to take this bolt off. I have to take that bolt off, as you can see. I have to take this off, whole back wheel's got to come off, chain's got to come off. It's a bit of a big job. I'm going to have to get it up on the stand, but yeah. The back wheel's on. I'm actually going to leave that on because it's connected to the drum brake, which the drum brake isn't connected to the wheel. It's a nice wheel, that, if anyone wants one. Anyway, so I'm going to take the split link out of the chain, take the chain off, and then I'm just going to use this chain for now. Since I don't have the big wheels yet, I'm still going to be using these. The big wheels should be here tomorrow, I hope. Drum brakes look fine, still a bit of life in them. Yeah, well, I'm going to take this off now anyway. And I'll take this one off, and then this one as well. I've also got new bearings as well in here, so that's pretty mint. I'm at a stage where this is about to come off. The brake pedal bracket is in the way, so you have to like push it down to get the bolt out. But once you push it down and the bolt's gone past it, sound to then push it out. I need a hammer for this, but this is the last bolt, and then this should, in theory, just come off. You can see the length difference on him. Where the wheel would usually mount here, it's going to mount about up here. Gives you about a 2-inch gap. So this is what I need. Slap it on. Now in the when you buy one of these, it comes with these two little spacers. Basically, you have to try and squeeze them in the middle here when you put this on, because there's a gap. I'm trying to show you. As you can see, there's a gap because it needs to fit the bigger wheels, so it's going to be a bit of a pain to try and squeeze them on. We'll get there. They're in, both the washers. It was an absolute pain in the ass to do, but it's on and it's sound. I've put this bolt in, but the bolt is too short, and as you can see, we need some washers in between here, so we'll find some now. So I made a mistake. This has got to come back off. These washers that I've stuck in here are meant to go in here. I thought I had some laying around. I don't, so we're gonna have to come back off, and for now these nuts are the same size, so I think I'm just going to use them while I wait for new ones to arrive. So let's take it back off again. So we've got the wheel on, as you can see. This axle though is too small and I don't have a longer one, so I'm going to have to order a new one. I'm going to have to order a rear disc brake as I can't use drums on this. I might need a new rear shock as it still doesn't really fit in that. I've had it on the ground and there is a bit of play in it. And if I do buy a rear disc brake, there's no mounting holes for a brake reservoir, so that's going to be fun. Well, I need to put some more parts in. I'll have to wait for them to arrive. That's how it goes, I guess.